In this video, I want to talk a little bit about traffic. Now, what I want you to do also is to go to the Start Here guides, go to traffic. You'll see here I've got a traffic intro readme, we've got some traffic basic videos, we've got some video marketing training, and of course, if you've signed up for the monthly membership, then on the month one, you've also got video cash machines, which is a brilliant way of getting traffic basically from YouTube channels. So it tells you how to do that very easily. But what I want to talk about here specifically is, as I say, traffic and kind of traffic quality and some of the basics around understanding traffic. So as I said, please do read this traffic intro. It says readme, so please do that. Well, I'll just go a quick scan of that while we're in the video. And the reason I wanted to do it is, and I'll just read from here, is that I want to talk to you about traffic, not so much how to get it, but how to avoid wasting it and wasting your time and wasting your money. Because I want you to understand that traffic can be accumulative, and so can your sales funnels, and this is the easiest and most successful way forward to build a great affiliate business. So what this really means is you kind of need to be using the right traffic. So that when you get traffic that's good, you slowly build up, will build up your lists, you'll be mailing to your lists, and you will make money basically. So the key thing is it doesn't matter who you are, especially when you first start out. If you're not making any money, most people think, actually, all I need is a good source of traffic. I can find affiliate offers, I can find even my own offers sometimes, but what I can't find is traffic. What they really mean is what they can't find is cheap traffic or free traffic, because that's what most people try and start with. And the thing is, there are plenty of traffic courses around, and they do sell like hotcakes because everybody wants traffic. But also, if you don't get your sales, if you don't do what you think you're going to do, you'll blame the traffic. Everybody says, oh, that traffic's rubbish, I'm not using it. Now, of course, traffic quality varies, but it's also true that what you send the traffic to is probably just as important or almost important as the traffic itself. And obviously, if you've got bad traffic, it doesn't matter what you send it to, you'll never sell. But if you get the best traffic in the world and you send it to the wrong offers, you're also not going to sell anything. So the first thing to understand is that the only way to know if a traffic source is good is to actually test it. And I say test it because I don't want you to just bang out loads of traffic to somewhere or pay a fortune for a load of traffic and send it out and find out it's no good. So always buy a small amount of traffic first to test it, 100 clicks or something, and give it a go. Now you don't it doesn't have to do brilliantly when you first do it, but it has to show some sign of actually working. Obviously, if it's really bad, then bin it, get rid of it, move on, and don't worry about it. It's just part of the experience, part of of growing your business. Now, the other thing I want to mention, and this is really where I want to mention it and really hammer this home, is cheap traffic. Now, you'll be looking for cheap traffic because everybody does, but cheap in its name just indicates what it is. Cheap means it's probably low quality. In fact, if it's cheap, it's almost guaranteed to be no quality at all. Now, I'm talking about things like your $5 and $10 traffic sources. So if you go to Fiverr and buy traffic, you may as well just send me the Fiverr and don't do anything, because you'll be better off. You'll find some other, I think I see them online, it'll be $10 traffics, or $5 traffics. They are absolutely useless. They are guaranteed to be robots, or people who are being paid like 1 cent to click something, and they'll come and click your thing for 1 cent. So if they charge $10 for 1,000 clicks or something, they kind of break even on that, and that's a business on its own, but it's not getting you any sales. You will never sell from $5 or $10 traffic. Okay, so it's a very sought after commodity. And like everything, if something's in demand, the crooks, the scammers, and all the bad guys will come out and try to make money from it. So if you don't believe me on that one, or you think, oh, I can try that, then I've got a thing down here, the Fiverr traffic scam, the truth revealed. I actually did, this is something I did, actually went out and I bought traffic off of Fiverr and I tested it, and not only show you the results, I show you where it came from, who was delivering it, and exactly what they were doing and how they were basically screwing you over. So have a look through that, and that's fine. I've put a thing up here. It says don't even bother buying traffic at $5 or $10. You know, realistically, in the IM niche, if you go and get a solo ad, then even a solo ad is going to cost you 40 to 60 cents per click at least. You know, some even more. So that's the kind of price. If you're looking at something less than that, you've got to look very carefully at it and decide whether it's the traffic you really want to go to. As I said, there are something called, I think there are something actually called $10 solo ads. You want to avoid those as well, because although it says they're solo ads, they're not solo ads. It's a complete scam. So one of the reasons I'm saying this is partly because I don't want you to get scammed, obviously, but also I need to protect Affiliate Rex and all its members. So if you're going to go out and buy 50,000 clicks for $10 or even $50 and send them into the Affiliate Rex system, then and it's not making any sales and it's all robotic traffic, then you're not doing anybody else any favor. You're taking up bandwidth on the system. You're kind of just, you know, you're abusing the system. And so I can't have that. I mean, I've got to be realistic about this. I've got to protect the system for everybody, and it would be unfair to everyone else who's doing it correctly if I let dozens of people just come in and throw hundreds of thousands of completely useless robotic clicks into the system. So unfortunately, if you do that, then I will have to kind of close those accounts off. So it is important that you really check your traffic sources before you send them in. Now, you know, 99.999% of people in the system aren't going to do that, and you're not going to have a problem because you're just going to look at it and, you know, it's pretty obvious when it's duff traffic. Like I said, if somebody's offering you hundreds or thousands of clicks for $5 or $10, then, you know, it's just rubbish and you're wasting your money. So you won't be doing anybody any favor by doing that. And as I said, each month there's traffic information, there's in these bonuses, there's traffic training coming in every month. There'll be more information on it. I'm giving you as much guidance as I possibly can, so there's no reason to go off on these wild and wonderful kind of scammy traffic systems. The other thing I just want to mention about traffic, as I said, please come in and read this right through and kind of understand it, because it will really help you understand about traffic. You need to understand this before you buy stuff. And it's targeting the traffic. So I put in here, I said, if you put an advert, a classified ad in a selling car, put it in something more people will understand, or more people will probably have an experience of, is if you put an ad in like, nice shiny red Porsche 911 for sale, 1998, perfect condition. Now if you sell that, if you put that in the ad, most of the people who go and look at that ad and then move on from there, try and buy it. If that's an online one, say an online classified ad, and they did click on it to get more details or whatever, then the only people who are going to click on there are people who are looking for shiny red Porsche 911s, 1998, that are in perfect condition. Right? It's not going to be people who are looking for Ford Capris or Reliant Robins. You know, they're just not going to click that because it doesn't tell them what it is. Or rather, it does tell them what it is, so they're not going to click on it. And that's targeting, that's filtering out the people you don't want coming. If you target it right, then the people that arrive are going to be hugely more likely to buy your product. So that's kind of the way you target stuff. And as I said down here, if you change that ad and just put, oh, car for sale, 1998, perfect condition, it sounds kind of pretty much the same. But the trouble is, you don't know what the car is or what color it is or whatever. So you'll get lots of people going, yeah, I'm looking for a car about 1998 in perfect condition. They'll click on that and they go, oh, it's a red Porsche. Oh, I hate red. Or, oh, no, I'm not having a Porsche. That's like expensive to maintain or whatever. Or, you know, usually lots of petrol. Whatever it is, they won't want it. So there'll be a huge people who click on the ad and get to the actual thing they're going to buy and go, well, actually, this is what I want. And that's what targeting's about. Targeting is making sure that the traffic that gets to your actual offer, the one that's going to press the buy button, is already the people that are likely to buy, because that will massively increase your conversions. And it's your conversions that mean profit. And I put a final example on there of an awful example of targeting, with the worst targeting ever. You just put a classified ad into a paper and just put, I've got something for sale. Now, that will probably get loads of clicks. People just be curious and they go, wow, yeah, what's he got? And they'll go and have a look. But the chances of those people actually buying it are nil, because they don't know what they're looking for. They're only going to buy something they actually want. So it could be a car, it could be a lawnmower, it could be a push bike, it could be a weekend in Florence. You don't know what it is. So everybody will click it, so you get lots of clicks to it, but you'll get no conversions because it's just untargeted. And that, you can kind of imagine, is similar to the $10 solo ad. So even if you manage to get one that was legitimately sending an offer out to people, you know, they're going to be sending any old, whatever offer you've got out to thousands of people who really wouldn't be interested in the offer in the first place. So it's kind of completely untargeted, and that's kind of where it's going to be. And just on a final thing, I'm going to let you read this on your own. You can go back and read this, but I just want to run this final thing. It's free traffic. Now, everybody goes, oh, I want to start off with free traffic. Well, the reality is there is no such thing as free traffic. To get free traffic, you need to put in time. So if you're going to SEO something, it's going to take you weeks, months to get the ranking in Google, to get the traffic running, you know, and it's going to take you time, or it's going to take you money. So you can buy traffic and get it instantaneously, or you can work over time to generate free traffic. Those are the only two real methods that work. And as I said, reality is no traffic is free. So don't think of it as free traffic. You're either paying for it with cash or you're paying for it with time. So if you think the traffic is genuinely free or genuinely almost free, very, very cheap, then it's traffic you do not want to have. Okay, I think I've hammered that one home enough in this video, but I say please do read through this and kind of understand it. It'll help you get an idea on traffic and what it's all about before you go and decide what traffic source you actually want to try. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.